let us now look at the effect of carbon dioxide on the climate change. In fact, carbon dioxide is not the only gas that is resulting in a climate change. There are many other gases. But the majority of the contribution in the climate change comes from the carbon dioxide for the simple fact that the amount of carbon that we are burning on this planet is huge. So therefore, let us look in this session how much of carbon dioxide that we are releasing and what is the impact on the climate change. Well, first of all, one can say that why it is such a big deal to talk about the carbon dioxide that we are emitting, because already there is a lot amount of carbon dioxide present in the environment. The pre-industrial era, 1850s and before that, when we were not burning so much of carbon, the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere was only about 280 ppm or 280 parts per million. And that was a concentration that was maintained by the mother nature for thousands and thousands of years. And the same amount of carbon dioxide is just enough to give enough comfort for the human life on this planet to thrive and survive. But every time we burn carbon in the kitchen, we burn carbon in the form of petrol and diesel in vehicles, we burn carbon in the form of coal in our power plants. But every time we burn the carbon, what happens? The reaction is following. So carbon plus oxygen results in carbon dioxide plus energy. So what is happening? Two losses are happening. Number one, carbon plus oxygen. Precious amount of oxygen is being taken from the atmosphere. And the second problem is that it results in carbon dioxide. Energy that it gets generated, we use it, but it results in carbon dioxide. So which means that every time we burn carbon, at the same time we also result in emission of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So one atom of carbon will result in one atom of carbon dioxide. As a result of that, the carbon dioxide that we have been pumping in the atmosphere has been growing and growing and growing. Just to give a sense how much emission that we are doing right now is following. Every single second, we are emitting about 1,300 tons of carbon dioxide, 1,300 tons. And every time I speak a sentence, I start a sentence and I finish speaking a sentence, it results in about 10,000 tons of carbon dioxide emission. Can you imagine the rate at which we all are emitting carbon dioxide in this atmosphere? As a result of that, our per year emission is almost in the tune of 42 billion tons of carbon dioxide every single year. So imagine what is happening in the atmosphere. As a result of our continuous emission of CO2, there is an overall increase in the carbon dioxide concentration. And the concentration of carbon dioxide, which used to be 280 parts per million, has now increased and it has become about 415 parts per million, 416 parts per million. So in 1 million particles of the air, there are 415 parts of carbon dioxide. And because carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, it has a greenhouse effect, which means that more carbon dioxide is resulting in a more greenhouse. And now from 280 ppm to 415 ppm, there is about 45 to 47% extra CO2 that is sitting in the atmosphere. And 45% extra CO2 is a big change. I keep giving example that if your height increases by 45% or if your height decreases by 45%, it will be a major change. And therefore 45% increase in CO2 concentration in the atmosphere must be a very big change. Now the change is so big that the global warming, because it's a greenhouse gas, it is resulting in a global warming of the entire planet. Look at the size of the planet, huge. But even at this planet, the overall temperature has increased. The global average temperature has increased more than 1 degree centigrade than what used to be pre-industrial era. So that is the impact of carbon dioxide and its effect on the global warming. And why this 1 degree centigrade global warming is noticeable or critical, or we should worry about? Because this has resulted in the climate change, So why we call it climate change? Because everything that used to be in balance is losing the balance now. The temperature is not same anymore. Therefore, the entire planet is going into the new balance. And what is this new balance looks like? It looks like more erratic weather pattern. There is more drought somewhere, there is more flood somewhere, there is a forest fire somewhere, there is a sea level rise, there is a ice melting, there is a change in the cropping pattern. Everything is now looking different. And is the change is going to be in favor to the human race or not, itself is a question. So therefore, though it appears to be just 1 degree centigrade change, but this change is very important change. It change is very noticeable and very critical change that every human being must take a note. And the kind of situation that it has created on this planet itself is enormous. Just 1 degree centigrade global warming is resulting in a forest fires of enormous magnitude. It is resulting in a glacier melting of enormous magnitude. There are floods of enormous magnitude. The entire balance of the planet is changing, and therefore this 1 degree centigrade change because of the CO2 emission and the global warming is a very, very important and critical. All of us must take a note of it. Not only take a note of it, in the next session I will discuss what is already causing trouble for the human life on this planet, and if the global temperature rises beyond 1.5 degrees centigrade, what will happen, how it is going to impact the human life is very important to understand, so that we all can start taking corrective actions right now, immediately. So thank you very much. See you on the next session.